Hello and welcome to Cricket Insight's first Greatest Ever 11 team. Today we are looking at cricket's all-time greatest left-handers. The prerequisite is simply the player had to bat left-handed if he was in the team as a batsman, or bowl left-handed if he was there to bowl. Let's begin. Opening the batting is Australian opener Matthew Hayden. The big Queenslander played 103 matches for Australia, amassing 8,625 runs at an average over 50. Hayden only played 7 tests in his first 6 years of international cricket. His career, however, kicked off in the brilliant series against India away from home. Hayden made 549 runs in 3 tests at 109.8, including 203 in the final test. He went on to make 30 centuries and 29 50s. Partnering Hayden came down to 6 excellent candidates: Bill Lawry, Graham Smith, Arthur Morris, Alistair Cook, Roy Fredericks and Sanath Jayasuriya, but we went for current England opener and captain Alistair Cook. Cook has played an impressive 138 test matches and hasn't passed his 32nd birthday yet. He is on the brink of 11,000 test runs at an average just shy of 47. He has made 33 centuries. Unlike Hayden, Cook's international career kicked off in grand style, making a century on debut against India and Nagpur. Good series against the West Indies and Bangladesh followed, but a clear standout was Cook's 735 runs at more than 127 in England's first series win in Australia in 24 years. Coming in at first drop is South African Graham Pollock. Unfortunately for Pollock and cricket in general, cricket's potentially second greatest batsman after Bradman's career was limited to only 23 tests due to apartheid. In that time he made 2,256 runs at better than 60. In Pollock's 5 test series, his worst return was an average of 48.5, meaning he didn't fail once in his short test career. His best return was during South Africa's thumping 4-0 win against Bill Lawry's Australians, averaging 73. Sadly, Test cricket never saw Pollock again. In at 4 is West Indian Brian Lara. Lara's figures are as impressive as his flashing blade through backward point. He made 11,953 runs at 52.88. He broke Test cricket's highest individual score record twice with scores of 375 and 400 not out, both times against England. Lara could just about win Tests single-handedly with his bat. In 1999 against Australia, he made 546 runs at 91. His 213 in the second test and 153 not out in the third steered the West Indies to brilliant wins. He is second to Graham Gooch for most runs in a 3-test series when he made an amazing 688 runs at a tick under 115, despite the West Indies losing the series to Sri Lanka on the subcontinent. With figures like that, Lara becomes the easy choice to bat at number 4. However, the difficult choice was who to bat at number 5, with 4 to choose from out of Kumar Sangakkara, Alan Border, Clive Lloyd and Neil Harvey. At the end of the day, we settled on the grit and determination of former Australian captain Alan Border. Border played 156 tests from 1979 to 1994, amassing a then world record 11,174 runs at an average of greater than 50. Border was renowned for his back-to-the-wall performances, namely in the second test at Port of Spain against the West Indies in 1983-84, when he made 98 not out and 100 not out to save the test for Australia, a test where no other Australian batsman passed 50. Border called this his greatest 10 hours of Test cricket. Despite playing in struggling Australian teams in the 80s, Border's returns were always impressive. In series Australia were to lose, Captain Grumpy could hardly be blamed, consistently churning out runs in a struggling team. Cricket's greatest ever all-rounder, Sir Garfield Sobers, is the perfect choice to bat at number 6. Sobers was a complete cricketer, making 8,032 runs at almost 58, and taking 235 wickets at 34. He made 26 Test hundreds with the highest score of 365 not out. He could bowl seamers or spin with the best of 6 for 73. Sober's start to Test cricket wasn't in particularly special, with 672 runs at 30 coming in his first 14 Tests. However, his first Test century, in which he would go on to make 365 not out against the touring Pakistan team, would be the start of what was to come. His next two innings were also centuries. He would average 90 or better in 6 different series in his illustrious career. In at number 7 and keeping for the team is Australian Adam Gilchrist. Gilchrist had to wait a long time to debut in the baggy green, but his impact, especially with the bat, was immediate. He made 81 on debut, but it was his 149 not out in the second Test against Pakistan, featuring in a match-winning partnership with Justin Langer, that showed what a quality match winner he could be. Gilchrist played 96 Tests in total, making 5,570 runs at 47.60. His stroke rate of 81.95 was as impressive as his clean hitting. He took 379 catches and 27 stumpings. In at number 8 is Australian all-rounder Alan Davidson. Davidson played 44 Tests for Australia, taking 186 wickets at 20.53, an impressive return in any era. His handy batting average of just under 25 puts him in the bowling all-rounder class. It was a slow start, however, for Davidson in Test cricket, who, despite consistent returns, never took more than 2 wickets in an innings in his first 12 Tests. Coming off 1 for 115 in the first innings against South Africa, Davidson claimed 6 for 34, indicating his quality with the ball. He would go on to take 4 for 44 and 5 for 38 in the 5th Test of the same series to help Australia win the series on foreign soil. Also opening the bowling and batting at number 9 is Pakistan legend Wasim Akram. In 104 Tests, Akram took 414 wickets at an impressive average. Akram took 10 wickets in only his second Test, which gave him his first of 17 Man of the Match awards. With 3 centuries and a top score of 257 not out, Akram made over 3,000 Test runs. The third seamer was a battle between Jaminda Vas and Mitchell Johnson. With similar records but completely different qualities as bowlers, we went for the line and length of Vas over the intimidation of Johnson. Vas, often bowling on wickets more suited to the slower men, managed over 350 Test wickets at under 30 apiece in his 111 Tests. Vas, who along with Muralitharan became the mainstay of the Sri Lankan attack, as they helped turn Sri Lanka into a very competitive outfit, particularly on home soil. His best series return was against the West Indies in 2001-2, where he took 26 wickets in 3 Tests at just over 15. Rounding up the team of the best left-handers 11 of all time is England's Derek Underwood. Underwood played 86 Tests, taking 297 wickets at a tick under 26. It wasn't a memorable start for Underwood, who went wicketless on debut, but his 5 for 52 in his third Test helped England to a 10-wicket win. Some of Underwood's best returns were at the home of cricket at Lord's. He took 5 for 20 and 8 for 51 against Pakistan in 1974 and 7 for 32 against New Zealand in 1969. He finished his career on a high, taking 8 wickets in his final Test, which was Sri Lanka's first Test as a nation. So there you have it, our best left-handers of all time 11. Let us know if you agree or disagree by posting your comments below. Please keep an eye out for more videos like this one by subscribing to our channel. From Cricket Insights, thanks for watching.